Good evening, Postal Family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. What's happening on this Christmas Day 2025? Hope everybody's enjoyed the day off. Nice little rest we get. First of all, I want to applaud everybody for the hard work this peak season. Every peak season is not easy for us. Of course, starting from the plants, the truck drivers, the extra volume of packages, how much we handle, all the carriers. Much respect to everybody's hard work. Great, we made it through. Anyway, today's topic, I'm just giving an update on my previous video, what's going on with Amazon and USPS as far as negotiations, where they stand, and some things to a little bit concern as far as USPS side. So get into that. First, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do. I actually love to do. Thanks so much for all the support, giving me the thumbs up, smash that hype button. Thanks so much, everybody, for all the support, all the suggestions, comments. You all stay in touch. Thanks so much for everything. Thanks for people stopping by, put in a bad comment, whatever. But I always thank you as well for stopping by on my channel. So everything I say on here is from my views, my research, my experiences. I don't speak on behalf of USPS, Post Office in any of my videos. So let's get to the topic at hand, an update on Amazon and USPS as far as contract negotiations. As of late December 2025, the long-standing partnership between Amazon and USPS is at a critical and tense crossroads. Negotiations for a new contract have reportedly stalled, creating a high-stakes standoff that could reshape the U.S. shipping landscape. The current contract is set to expire in coming October 2026. The core conflict, the reverse auction. The primary friction point is a major shift in strategy by the USPS under its new leadership, Postmaster General David Steiner. The auction plan, rather than renewing Amazon's sweetheart deal with exclusive favorable rates, the USPS announced in mid-December 2025 that it will begin a reverse auction in late January or early February of this coming year. Democratic access. The USPS plans to open up access to its 18,000 delivery distribution units, DDUs, to the highest bidders, including competitors like FedEx and UPS. This is very different. I made a video on this as well, what the new Postmaster General is doing, opening up bidding. So it doesn't bode well for Amazon. Amazon does not like it at all, this new thing he's creating. Amazon's reaction. Amazon expressed surprise at this change of direction after nearly a year of private negotiations. The company has warned that this uncertainty may force it to evaluate all options, including pooling its volume from USPS entirely. So this is not good. They're apparently not liking this idea of Steiner using auction bidding as to where others can bid for the DDUs, the spot. In a sense, on a general truck, now you can have different customers' packages, not just Amazon. So you can have FedExes, you can have UPSs, and whoever else ends up bidding and getting in there. So the relationship is a massive for both parties, but they are increasingly prepared for a future without each other. Financial value. We know this, paid roughly $6 billion to USPS in 2025, approximately 7.5% of USPS's revenue. From the USPS side, needs the $6 billion but lost $9 billion overall in 2025, believes auctions will yield higher revenue. Man, I hope this guy Steiner is right about this, because there's no way you can lose Amazon that's been with us for such a long time, and it's such a critical customer. Delivery volume, Amazon perspective. Amazon Logistics now handles 6.3 billion parcels, rivaling USPS 6.9 billion. USPS side relies on Amazon for last mile delivery, especially in expensive rural areas. Current strategy expanding its own network to cover 13,000 zip codes in rural areas to reduce reliance. USPS side attempting to democratize its network to attract multiple smaller and mid-sized shippers. What to expect? Late January, early February 26, the USPS will officially begin accepting bids for its last mile distribution access. Second quarter of 26, winning bidders are expected to be notified with new service contracts finalized. October of 2026, the expiration of the current Amazon USPS agreement. The bluff factor. Many industry analysts and even postal workers on platforms like Reddit speculate that this is a high stakes game of chicken. The USPS is gambling that Amazon cannot truly replace its universal rural reach, while Amazon is gambling that the USPS cannot survive the loss of $6 billion in rural revenue. I'll say it again, this is a big chance Steiner is taking, man. I mean, you've relied for so long on Amazon. Our mail volumes are down, as we all know. They're decreasing each year. And one big, gigantic customer that, granted, they don't pay us nothing but like, what, $1, $2 per package, but they're still, they're the largest customer we have. So why would you gamble something like this? This partnership, I just want to look at the history. The partnership between Amazon and USPS began at the very start of Amazon's history in 1994. Wow, that's it's been a minute. So I would not even mess around with this partnership that has been around since 1994, man. Steiner, he's taking this gamble, and if the bidders are way smaller than expected, and you lose Amazon on the flip side, that's disastrous, man. Some carriers will differ with me if we lose Amazon, God forbid, because, they're overwhelmed every day. But on the flip side, because I'm saying this from comments, everybody's telling me different things. A lot of carriers are saying we rely on Amazon, rightfully so. Mail volumes in certain parts of the country is dead. Well, all over, but, certain areas are overwhelmed with Amazon carriers, and so they don't mind losing Amazon, but, it's a give or take. We'll see what happens. While Amazon is now a logistics giant, its relationship with the Postal Service has evolved through three distinct phases. The early years, 1994 to 2012. In the beginning, Jeff Bezos famously packed books in his garage and drove them to the local post office himself. For the first 2 decades, Amazon used the USPS like any other business customer, relying on standard services like media mail and first-class mail to reach customers. They were nothing but a book company when they first started. The negotiated service era, 2013 to 2018, the relationship became a formal strategic partnership on October 2013 when both parties signed the Negotiated Service Agreement, NSA. This was a game changer for the industry and included 2 landmark features. Sunday delivery. USPS began delivering Amazon packages on Sundays, a service previously unavailable for standard residential mail. Last mile dominance. Amazon began injecting massive volumes of packages directly into local post offices, paying the USPS only for the final leg of the delivery. The shift to competition, 2019 to present. Starting around 2018, Amazon began rapidly building its own Amazon logistics network, the blue vans you see today. Volume flip. By 2020, Amazon was delivering more than half of its own packages. The 2026 crisis, as of late 2025, the partnership is at its most fragile point in 30 years. With the current contract set to expire in October 2026. Some key milestones between the relationship. 1990, Amazon begins using USPS primary. 2013, landmark deal signed. 2014, Sunday service expands to nearly all major US cities. 2023, Amazon surpasses both UPS and FedEx in total parcel volume. 2025, contract negotiations stall over the reverse auction model. So that's where we're looking at. We're really at a critical time for Amazon doesn't care. They got nothing to worry about. They've dominated the industry for well over 30 years. They're just growing. They'll keep growing. The concern is with us, the post office. Now you're taking a gamble like this with this auction bidding. God forbid, I'm saying from what I see, we can't lose Amazon. The mail volume is very low. I mean, a lot of stations, we rely on this thing as our, bread and butter, so to speaking. So this guy cannot take a gamble like this. Well, the decision is already made. He's going to this auction style thing. It starts end of January, he says. And Amazon is watching this whole thing, and they're not pleased with this at all. They're saying, we want to be your sole customer. You opening up anything else to the competitors like this, they don't like it at all. Right now, as of right now, they haven't said no, but it's shifting towards the bad side. They haven't said yes either. So, like the article says, negotiations haven't, stalled. There's no agreement right now, so we got till October. I mean, they got plenty of time to figure this thing out, but as of right now, where it stands, it's not a good look. Amazon is giving USPS. They don't like this idea this Steiner is bringing out about the auction bidding, and it's not boding well for us as far as Amazon. Like the history says, since 1994, they've used us. The old saying, why mess with something if it ain't broke? That's, why Steiner, I know you got money concern, $9 billion loss. He says we'll run out of money. A lot of you in the comments are saying this can be right by 2027. He's warning that the funds USPS has will run dry, e.g. paying higher positions, keep paying the higher positions that are in the offices, just chilling all day, keep paying them and see how quickly it runs dry, that sort of thing. Instead of, thinking how to change from within, he's attempting outside different, all this bidding. All this bidding is not even necessary. You take a look at your whole corporation from the bottom up. You see, every company's done this in the previous even 5 months. Everybody's got layoffs. I mean, I know it's a service and everything, but downsizing isn't bad in critical times. I mean, you look at from the bottom up, which positions, carriers, we do all the work. We're good. Truck drivers, plant, all that is good. We're doing all the work. But do you really need all these other positions, man, in the headquarters? God knows how many positions exist within the company. If you want to save money, you would start there. I mean, leave even, a lot of people say there's so many managers per station, supervisors. Okay, you leave them alone for right now. Start with the headquarters, everything, take care of those positions, downsize. Even if you do that, USPS is such large within the US, you'll start seeing $1 billion in revenue generated with the downsizing. I didn't say eliminate. You can always downsize. Like give these people different options where to work. We're taking away your position. So every company's done it. No, well, I say company and we're a service. A lot of you correct me in the comments too. I know we're a service, but okay, when it comes a time to make a decision, you have to make decisions like that. So I'm just saying, if he looks within the USPS, there could be a lot of saving done, but he's not going that way. He's testing the waters with this bidding thing that Amazon doesn't like. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. Peak season officially is over, so get back to work tomorrow. Shouldn't be that bad, but whatever leftover packages from the peak season, I think All the stations will see that mail volumes are 50-50. It shouldn't be that bad, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it for this video. Just wanted to give an update on Amazon USPS contract talks and Amazon not liking this bidding auction thingy our new Postmaster General is deciding to do. Hope everybody's good. Until next time, MailmanSyed out. We'll see you on the next take.